Robert, thanks for your time. Johnson did go on to say that there was a relaxed tone and an air of detachment. It could, of course, be that Putin was joking.
Good afternoon. Yes, I mean, that's one of the options. One of the possibilities is, in fact, it was a sort of off-the-cuff remark by President Putin to Boris Johnson. However, I think it underlines a more dangerous tone in President Putin's, the way he forms his negotiations, the way he deals with international statecraft and diplomacy. And obviously we can see that playing out as we speak on the battlefields of Ukraine. This is a world leader who is quite remarkable for a number of reasons. And it's not somebody necessarily to take lightly. But these remarks are quite concerning, particularly, I think, when you consider the Salisbury attack in 2018, when, of course, there was a chemical agent used to kill both a British citizen and also harm Russian dissidents. So the fact that Russia have, a previous form for carrying out attacks on British soil, I think any threat to British national security, quite rightly, should be taken seriously.
And we have seen Russian warships on manoeuvres armed with these new hypersonic missiles that he's made much about championing, saying, it only takes seconds for them to be launched and they'll be too fast to mount any defence against. I mean, we should be taking these seriously?
No, absolutely. Russia has been developing its hypersonic missile technology, so too has China, as well as obviously the United States and Britain. These will form the next generation, if you like, of disruptive technologies that militaries will increasingly vie for. And these weapons are going to be deployed, I believe, operationally around South Africa next month, with China and Russia conducting joint naval drills with South Africa, which is quite an alarming trend in of itself. But no, absolutely, even though Ukraine has highlighted just how weak elements of the Russian military are, there are still large parts of the military in Russia and the security apparatus which remain a significant threat.
And talking about capability, we've got this rather concerning statement from a US military source, and then obviously we've also got an observation, if you like, from the chair of the Defence Select Committee, Boris Elwood, that our military forces are no longer top-notch or first league. Do you share that assessment that we've got maybe rather, relaxed about all this situation?
There's no question we've become relaxed as not so much the military, but the government policies which obviously underpin military action. I share Mr. Elwood's concerns regarding the ever-increasing or ever-decreasing, size of the British Army and its capabilities. However, I have to add a note of caution. These claims by an unknown US general that's been, supposedly leaked to the British press, they do remain somewhat murky, the remarks themselves, and the idea that the UK are no longer a tier one military, I would dispute when we consider the full range of capabilities the British military still employ, including obviously the aircraft carriers with the Royal Navy, the next generation RAF fighter jets, and the world leading edge that the British Army do still maintain, even though it's in reduced numbers.
Yeah.